Oh, hello, and thank you for taking a moment to be here today. I want to share with you the mission of an incredible impact of a life changing organization, New England Low Vision and Blindness. Headquartered in Worcester, Massachusetts, NELV, that's New England Low Vision Blindness, Inc.
Hi, welcome to New England Low Vision and Blindness, where we bring hope through assistive technology, training, and care. Assistive technology is technology that assists people to access their documents, their TV, their computer screen if they're blind or they're visually impaired. Let me just introduce you to how we started here. It was actually in my basement. I started the company with one supplier. Soon after the basement, we moved into our first space, and then some years later, we moved to where we are now, where we have the largest selection of assistive technology for people who are blind or visually impaired anywhere in the United States.
Serves individuals across New England states, including Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Here in Connecticut, they partner with uh, eye doctors in private practice and provide a showroom at these doctors' offices of technology available. Their purpose is simple, but a powerful one. That is, to empower the independence for people who are blind or have low vision and suffer from visual acuity that makes living independently um, difficult. I'm sitting here reading a book today, but if I were blind, I would have to learn how to do this in Braille, and they're there to help people do that. Also, you know, if the lights go out, we may see in black and white, but someone suffering from low vision may see nothing but blackness. And how do you live independently in this? Now let me be clear. New England Low Vision Blindness is a for-profit company. It's a corporation, but they operate with the heart of a not-for-profit. The CEO assured me that there's no pressure to buy, that patients are not subject to any commission-driven sales, that the organization is just providing real help for real people. Their motto says it all: bring hope through technology, training, and care. And that's exactly what they do.
We organized the company into three parts: technology, training, and care. So let's start with the first one, the technology. If you search low vision assistive technology, all of the suppliers that you see are here under one roof. And so we have the ability to show somebody a lot of consumer choice. That's extremely valuable. It gives you that space where you can explore the different technologies for people who are blind or low vision. So let's talk about training. Training is very important and should not be overlooked. So training, of course, is for all of the physical technology that we have in the showroom, all of the wearable technology, but most importantly, training is on your devices. Most people are using either an iPhone or an Android and don't realize that inside those devices there are accessibility settings. What we do is we train people on how to use whatever device they have. So our trainers are a big part of our company, and we're heavily involved in training people who are blind, low vision, and I'm going to add one more, for people who are also deafblind. A large part of what we do is train people who are also deafblind.
They don't just sell these tools, they train people how to use them effectively, confidently, and independently. They even offer personalized training sessions. They'll come to your home for 2 hours. They'll visit a client's school um, and help with the teacher's training. Or they'll provide online training if you have a caregiver or a teacher or a program that wants to learn about how to use the technology available. And if you're overwhelmed, they'll come to you.
I want to talk to you about care. It's important to us that a person feels heard. That's a big part of care. We know that people come to us very vulnerable, and so we understand our place. We understand where we can help, and we want to make sure that you feel the care from our heart to yours in this time of need. We have a comprehensive attention to what your needs are, and we have the talent and the people, as well as the technology, to make your experience here extremely valued. So,
And so it's pretty obvious who they serve. Who do they really serve? Seniors with relative age related vision issues and vision loss, veterans adjusting to service related impairments, students with IEPs, it's independent educational programs who need adaptive tools. School systems today must provide that, and in New England, low vision and blindness is there to help. Um, Even individuals who are deaf and blind from birth or due to accidents or have developmental disabilities are potential people that the NELVB can help. Their goal is independence and dignity regardless of your background, your budget, or your financial situation. They're there to help, and they rely on private donations to help offset some of their costs. Now, here's what really sets them apart. They give brand neutral, budget conscious advice. Their staffs earn no commission, and their team of professionals include people who themselves are blind or visually impaired, like Tracy Andrews, who has been legally blind for 9 years and helps clients find hope through her firsthand experience with living independently. This team brings empathy, expertise, and their commitment. Together, they have over 75 years of combined experience, and the staff of 20 is growing um, through partnerships, through adding consultants, and the need is there, and they fill the need to the best of their ability on a budget. Um, no one is getting rich, according to the CEO, off of this operation, but they're bringing independence and dignity back to a community that's often overlooked. And if you want to see the tools before you decide, they maintain showrooms in Massachusetts and Connecticut where clients can test drive or test the devices without any pressure to buy. Like I said, they even partner with optometrists, schools, and the Veterans Administration and Veteran Service organizations to provide multidisciplinary approach to the care. Their goal is to bridge the gap between a diagnosis and living a full and functional life despite one's visual handicaps. Let me share a real-world example. A retired school teacher in her 70s once told NELVB she thought she'd never read again. 2 sessions later, with training and the technology they offered, she was reading novels and her mail again. Her joy was unmistakable, and her story is just one of thousands made possible by New England. So why are we here today? Because this level of resources and time and human resources and people, technology, expertise, travel, equipment, that's where you come in. Your support today can change someone tomorrow. And if you can't support today, maybe someday you can support. Tax deductions, everyone has social capital. You can give it to the IRS and pay taxes, or you can deduct it from your taxes and use it to support a cause such as this. And this service can help a child read again. You can help a veteran go back to work. You can help a grandparent stay in their home longer and age in place, all through a simple act of generosity, either today or at some point in the future. So, NELVB invites you to support them in 3 ways. Spread the word. That's the least we can do. Let others know about this amazing service an organization. Donate your time if you can. Become a volunteer. And most of all, at some point in your future in your career, when you need a tax deduction, you need to choose a cause, support them with your financial support as well. Together we can bring light, literally and figuratively, to those living in the dark. To learn more and to donate and volunteer, visit their website at NE for New England lowvision.com. NElowvision.com. You can call them toll free at 888 211 6933. Again, that's 888 211 6933. And thank you for your time and for your heart. Never give up your appreciation or take for granted your ability to enjoy the light and a nice novel. Thank you for joining me today.